Yes. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the morning show thing. I don't have a name for this, but basically it's me every morning talking shit about City. Yesterday was speaking about biscuits, you know what I mean? The fake penguins and that. Big up everyone in the chat, innit? I see all the flames in that for the intro. People still love that intro. That intro goes strong, you know, it goes hard. Nathan made it a good point, innit? He said these streams bring a new meaning to the early gang emoji, innit? You are now the people who come to these streams are a part of the early gang, which that's next level. That's next level. Ellis also said about let's hope they're both here today. The morning streams will just be me primarily until Lewis can quit his job, because you know what I mean. He has a job in it. He's at work. That's hence I just thought I'll just start these streams. No point waiting, innit? But yes, the big news, innit? The big news which has just dropped, which I had to do a video for very, 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 very quickly. And as you can tell, I was very tired on that video. It's official, innit? John Stones signed a new contract. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm so buzzing. I pretty much go into it all in that video, innit? But you know what I mean? I'm so buzzing for him. As you can tell, we have this is kind of new in it to yesterday. I updated it a little bit because it was just the one camera scene. It didn't really look right. So yeah, I think today's agenda is more just John Stones. I'm not sure if there's any KANE news. I know that he's meeting NUNO, innit? He is meeting NUNO, so that's the hope is that potentially we will get some news whilst we're actually live streaming. Big up Luke Lemmy. I think I'm saying that right. Love the growth of you both, proper entertainers. Cheers, I appreciate that. Stacey, good evening from Melbourne. Good evening, Stacey. What evening? Evening? It's 10:15 here. What time is it there? That's you live in different worlds, you know what I mean? You need to tell us the lottery numbers and that, because you live well far in advance. Federal Gaming Content for a Brits, you're really pushing for KANE, really. Jordy, in my opinion, do you think you and LB should maybe start like an Ultimate Team series? We tried to do a career mode series in FIFA 21 and it did not go well. So maybe I'll do one, but just on Twitch. 1:45 PM here. Wow. 5:15 in Taiwan. That's mad. That it's like pure morning for me right now. This is like uncharted territory for me. I should not be awake. Ryan Porteous is clearing stones. He don't be like that, James. Scenes when KANE does a go slow protest in the City game. Imagine he just walks around till he's subbed off. Imagine. So yeah, there is other news in it about KANE. Apparently, he's kind of, I don't know if he's in line to start, but there's a possibility that he could play against us. I'm not sure on the situation. Federal Gaming on his Here We Go podcast. Nice. Nice, buzzing about that then. Well, we should be pushing really hard for KANE. We spoke about this yesterday. He is our plan A, and we have no plan B. So that's the situation we find ourselves. There is no plan B, so we just got to go all out for KANE and hope that it goes right. Nathan, apparently Edison next after Stones. Yeah, well, it's rumoured to be that Edison wants to sign a 4-year extension to his current contract, which makes his contract then a 7-year deal. So I mean, Edison pushing hard, you know. Bros in production, do you want to sign Messi? I would absolutely love to have Lionel Messi at this football club. However, it just ain't happening. The club aren't interested in it. Do you know what I mean? We ain't in there. Apparently, there's something about. I got a hair in my eye. Apparently, there's something about Barca making one last ditch attempt to keep him, but I have no idea what that's about, innit? 7:15 p.m. Greetings to LB. Want to visit Manchester as soon as I can. Ah, yes, Stacey. That's good. Pessie's washed. Nah, guy ain't washed. Guy's a goat, and it goes bare. Jordy goes to Dots ask for Inhaler. I had the same. This is. Oh, see. See, I think it is that, you know. I think I do need an Inhaler in it. Man City Fan TV. So actually, we had to sign another striker, but Kane was not coming to City. City was to bring a striker. Who would you want it to be? We had this conversation yesterday. We did a video on it a few days ago. I don't know. People say Vlahovic. People say Alexander Isaac. Do you know what I mean? I have no idea. I genuinely don't know what we do. If we don't get Kane, who do we go for? People say Haaland, innit? I'll eat. You know what I mean? That's the easy route. I'll say Haaland because that's for me. That's the one. But I do not see us at all. Going for the Haaland deal at all. Ricochet got to consecutive lives. Nice. Yeah, well, the idea is 10 a.m. every day or around 10 a.m. Do you know what I mean? Around this time, this is when you'll see me every morning. Just speaking about the City news and that. As you know, well, if you was here yesterday, you'll know that we go through tweets in that. So we can have a look at some tweets in that. So if you want to tweet us at City Extra Pod, don't tweet the actual at City Extra account because albeit signed in on it, there's bare notifications on that. You know what I mean? Mute them notifications straight away. So yeah, if you wanna tweet us, I'm gonna go through some tweets in a sec, and yeah, that might be a good bet in it. Right, tweet scene. Look at that transition. That transition, honestly, is next level. That transition is good, you know. That transition is very good. Who do you think is the first choice centre back for us, Stones or Laporte? I'd love for Laporte to make his way back, but I think it's Stones, given the fact that Laporte wants out, apparently. Edison next up, Reese. Yeah, I seen you actually tweeted us bare times, and I think you're the only one who's tweeted us yet, Reese. But you know what I mean. You're on it straight away. Manchester City is still pushing for Kane. They want him. It's Tottenham will leave in the coming days. So ready to be more than 100 million. There a goal. Look at that as well. Bernardo Silva wants to go. Huge chances to go. Something that we already know that, innit? Do you know what I mean? Atletico Madrid, if they sell Sol, that's what Lewis is saying. Jesus and Laporte in the Harry Kane deal. Both have been offered, but Spurs have said no previously. That's the thing, innit? If Spurs don't want them, we have to offer big cash. Frederick, can you buy me some ice cream? No, mate. I apologise. How good is the Sterling contract for both parties? I think it's very good, you know what I mean? Because if we don't sign him to a new deal, he'll be in 1 year left and we'll end up losing him on the cheap. And you can't... I don't want that in it. No one wants that. Yes, LB's in the chat. He's on the City Extra account, innit? 125, let go, innit? Yeah, please like the stream, innit? It helps us, innit? It's a free way of, like, promoting us. What do you think about Delap? I love Delap, me. I think he's looked decent. However, I do think he's going to go on loan, which shocked me, really. I thought he would have stayed. But I think he'll go on loan. Nathan, if you could get any City player a 10-year contract, who would it be, bear in mind their age? Jack Grealish. Nah, Phil Foden, innit? It's got to be Phil Foden. Has to be Phil Foden. Keep him forever. Messi's willing to take a 50% pay cut until it wasn't taking a wage cut. So another reason why they didn't have any money. Yeah, well, they've got all these players on too big of cash. Too big of cash. Pringlemeister, Torres is a shout, you know, for a 10-year deal. A 10-year deal for Torres would actually be decent. Because his ceiling is quite high as well. I think he's gonna smash it. On Malemo, I genuinely think it's okay if we don't buy this season. Panic buying is the very same thing that got Barca into trouble. Yeah, I don't think Kane's a panic buy though. If we can get Kane, if we don't get Kane, I don't want us to freak out and go and get someone else who is like nowhere near as good and we'll spend a lot of cash on. I don't know who. Do you know what I mean? But the issue is all our B list have kind of got off. You know what I mean? Lautaro Martinez doesn't want to leave Inter, or kind of wants to go Tottenham. I have no idea which. Then you've got people like Patson Daka left, went to Leicester. Andre Silva left, went to Leipzig. You know what I mean? We literally have no B team in it. We have no B list. Looking at Twitter again then. Sai City, I have a question. If we can sign Kane for 150 mil, why not Haaland? I feel 150 mil for 20-year-old is way expensive. Haaland's going to cost 175 mil apparently. So that's the situation. 175 million is a lot, and the wages for Haaland will be. I know Kane's wages will be big, but Haaland's wages will be mega. Especially Raiola pushing for. Do you know what I mean? He wants like big cash, doesn't he? CH Pod thoughts on the Johnny Boulder extension says at Big Vinny. I'm buzzing, mate. It's an absolute bombazzo, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm absolutely buzzing. It's big. It's big. I'm at, you know what I mean? Another, what was it? A 5-year contract. That's next level. 5-year extension. He's spending the best part of his career with City, and he's done a full U-turn for us, hasn't he? So I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Frederick Knutson, do you know how many years Diaz has on his contract? I think he's signed till 2025. Or is it 2026? He signed a 6-year deal, I think, when he came, which is big. Do you know what I mean? Dan Clark, the 6-month badge has arrived. Yes. Love that. Some quotes that we can go through here. Stones on Grealish. He's an incredible football raw talent. You can see he's a bit fearless in how he plays, very direct. We only saw a little bit of him in the Euros, but when he came on, everyone was excited, and he gave some vital assists at key moments. That is very, very true. A big game player, incredible person. He's coming into one of the best dressing rooms in the world, non-football wise. The characters we have, he'll fit in straight away. I'm sure he'll look forward to more success and hopefully winning silverware. Obviously, the Jack Grealish thing we did yesterday, honestly, I'm so buzzing for him. I'm so buzzing for him. Stones in his new City deal. When you fall in love with a place, the people, the whole club, it is what I've worked for. I'm so pleased to be staying another 5 years after all the memories I have made. I feel like it is definitely home. Man loves it. Man loves it. I'll go for them all. I've pretty much gone for them all anyway. That is sick. That is so sick. Stones absolutely loves this football club, and I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love Stones, innit? The fact that he's done this U-turn. I remember when we was we used to be called the City Eye, innit? When we did the City Eye, I'm pretty sure Lewis wrote an article all about John Stones back then, innit? How much he loves him and stuff. So the fact that to see it come full circle, and now he's actually smashing it, is sick. Pegwady, just get what have I missed? Stones' new contract, innit? That's this morning. You've probably already seen that anyway. We've not got onto biscuit talk or any random stuff yet. Mendy should use John Stones' impression for hashtag Mendy back. That is true. If there's anyone to look at in this squad, even Raheem Sterling had a difficult time, didn't he? So but obviously Mendy's the more obvious option. If there's anyone to look at in this squad of how to do a U-turn, it is John Stones, because everyone writ him off, innit? There is no, I don't think there's a City fan out there who is like, yeah, John Stones going to absolutely smash it still. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, mate. Because it was looking like in his career, City hadn't renewed his deal. He had, you know what I mean? He was running out of time on it. I think he had 2 years left last season. And then he weren't looking good, and the club started circling around him. There's rumoured that Arsenal offered 40 mil and City were willing to accept it. Like Arsenal offered like 40, 30 mil, City willing to accept it. Imagine the L that would have been. That would have been a big L, innit? Because then we would have seen the sick John Stones and been like, as if he actually is back. But you know what I mean? I'm buzzing his team. He's really happy. And that kind of ties into last year when he put the whole Instagram statement saying he's going to fight for his place. Kai, Rip Jordan must be so tired. I'm actually all right, you know. I don't actually usually, you know what I mean? These aren't my times, innit? But I'm getting used to it. That's the plan. Matthew, hard to believe considering where he was at the start of last season. Unreal. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's hard to believe that he stayed fit for a year. Do you know what I mean? He's just done full U-turn. I'm so buzzing for him. Harry Kane, priority as he loves to play with Jack. Plays with Sterling, Stones, Walker, and Lil Felipe. in the squad. Tammy Abraham played well within Grealish and Championship. I think isn't Tammy Abraham going? Oh, I can't remember where he's going, but someone's just like, oh, is it Roma? Is Tammy Abraham going Roma? They just got like 40 million or something like that. Stones and Vinny were mint, so I knew Stones had it in his turnaround. Yeah, maybe he just needed that a bit of leader. Do you know what I mean? Diaz has a bit of leadership next to him. But what I would say is, even before we signed Diaz, Stones was looking sick. KANE is overpriced. So, is it Atalanta? I thought he was going Roma. Yeah, Kai, I thought he was good. Yeah, Roma. Yeah, that's it. I knew it was Roma. Seen it last night. So, chat, right? It is a good point. It is a good point. We spoke about it yesterday. Akin has raised the thing of KANE is overpriced. What is the maximum you're paying for KANE? For me, I'm saying I pay 130. Me, I pay 130 all out. We need KANE, innit? We need KANE. Levy knows we need KANE. So I'd go 130. That's me, innit? See, Kai, yeah, 130. 125, 120, 130. See, that seems to be like the general consensus in it. Oh, Nathan, 150 mil because he's worth it. Because you're worth it, yeah. 140 mil plus add-ons. See, I think if we offered £130 million, I reckon they'd accept. But I think City are being a bit hesitant and we're trying to offload the players that we don't want. That one City fan, 95. That's cheap, that. You don't get KANE for 95 mil. We've already offered 100 million. They said no. See Zabi, mate. You've got it on point. Zabi's got this on lock. You know what I mean? Zabi knows, innit? ITK Zabi here. Abraham to Roma. Dzeko to Inter. Martinez to Spurs. And KANE to City. Look at that domino effect. Falling down. Love it. Man City fan 27. I would sell Laporte because you compare him to Stones. Laporte wants to leave because he can't beat Stones in last season, but last year Stones stayed and fight for his spot. Players like Stones stay in 11. Yeah, this was the issue. This is what me and Lou's saying. If Laporte wants to stay, he needs to fight for his place. He can't just, you know what I mean? He can't bide his time. He needs to fight for his place in the squad. You can't just be, you know what I mean? You can't just be sat there thinking it's an easy ride and you're always in the first team. Like Riyad Mahrez came out yesterday with like a statement, and he was talking about his time at City, how he feels about next season, and he said working under Pep Guardiola is massive. Like he said, like it's proper difficult, innit? Because Pep's like so, like, do you know what I mean? All the little details, the finer details that he'll go at you for. However, he did say having the competition for a place makes you a better player, and it's difficult, but you have to rise to that, and then you can elevate yourself higher, and that's what we've said for quite a while. Me and Lewis, you know what I mean? If you have that competition behind you, that is big. So, you know what I mean? Torres will be pushing for that Mahrez spot. Mahrez is absolutely slamming. Then you've got Cancelo and Walker fighting for a spot. Zinchenko and Mendy. Zinchenko's probably the number one, but Mendy probably will be wanting to fight for a spot. Laporte should have wanted to fight for his spot. It didn't seem that's the way it came off, though. Callum, do you think Bernardo would be part of the KANE deal? No, I think Bernardo's going to end up at somewhere like Atletico Madrid. I think it all depends on the Sol deal, but I think that's where he'll end up. I don't see a situation where he goes to another Premier League club because it's not that he doesn't like City and he wants to bun City. He just doesn't like the weather, innit? Apparently he was well upset. So you know what I mean? He just doesn't like the weather. So he doesn't like the weather. Doesn't like Manchester. He's homesick. He just wants to get off. So selling him to Tottenham doesn't make sense, innit? He ain't going to agree to that because he wants to get off in it. Yeah, Penguin. I saw he's linked with Arsenal. Arsenal partner offering cash for him, but he don't want it. That's not what he wants. I'd be very, very shocked if he went to another English club because then I'd be confused of the motive behind his move. Homesick is understandable. Yeah, it happens to players. It does happen. Negredo got homesick, didn't he? And he got off after he had that shoulder injury. He was like, nah. And I think did he write a letter to City fans? JD Torre, City really pushing to sign Harry Kane. Yeah. City still working on the deal and see a striker as priority this summer. Yeah. JJ Fabrizio coming in with a bot bat. So, you know what I mean? We it's obvious news. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, a dead burner. You know what I mean? We know that we want Kane. We know we want Kane. So it's kind of like dead news. It's not like, do you know what I mean? There's no breaking stuff in that Fabrizio headline. However, it's good to know that we are still pushing for it. Nathan, Arsenal paying £50 million for Ben White has impacted every asking price in the Prem this year. I'm telling you. Well, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Abraham's gone for 40. We've paid 100. The market's gone mad. It's like when United signed Maguire for 90 mil or 80 mil, whatever it was, and then Leicester wanted to go get Ake. They were like, Bournemouth were like, we want 70 mil for Ake because you just sold Maguire for that much. We want that much. You know what I mean? It just inflates the price massively. Why don't you and LB just sit together with one camera? Do you mean like now? Because he's not here, innit? I mean, if he was, it'd be a bit weird if he was sat there in the silence. Come on, LB, it's okay. Dead shy, innit? He's at work, innit? But I understand what you're saying about on our watch songs when we have two cameras and stuff, and it's something that we are looking into. It's something that will progress over the next season or so. We are looking at changing the setup and like, do you know what I mean, bringing some new things. Two guys, one camera, C1. I knew you'd be there. Do you know what I mean? As soon as anything like that can just be links, C1's there. How you doing, mate? Levy has never been self-favors by saying he won't sell and giving in by selling in the end of the window. Yeah, that's his issue. He does it all the time. Then he goes and with all the cash that he gets, he then panic buys with all this cash and goes and gets bit part players. When they sold Gareth Bale for all that cash, right? You know what I mean? I don't mean to go in on Tottenham, but they sold Gareth Bale for big cash and they replaced him with like, do you know what I mean? B players. If they wanted to continue the rise, they should have gone out and just gone and got another big dog with the 90 mil or 70 mil. Do you know what I mean? It was big cash at the time as well. Do you know what I mean? So Soldado, they should have gone and got a big dog as well to replace Bale, not get 5 different players all for like 15 million. Yeah, Lamella, they replaced him with Lamella. Where's Lamella now? Is he still there? I'm sure he's left this summer. It's stupid. It's bad business. This is what annoys me. Go back to Caldoon, innit? And go back to Caldoon in that thing when he says, like, City won't be made responsible for other clubs' bad business. I know it isn't directly linked, but other clubs do bad business. And I think Tottenham is probably one of the worst because this... And they'll do it again, you know. They'll sell Kane. They've missed out on Ings. So they'll sell Kane and they'll probably go get some B-Tech players again. Strange. Let's go for some tweets, innit? Well, 154 likes, 300 people in the stream. If you are watching, please like the stream and that. It helps me and LB in it massively. Lamella's left as a part of the Brian Gill deal. I see. I've never actually seen that Brian Gill guy. If they get Lautaro Martinez, that's probably not. Lautaro Martinez is good business if they get him, but apparently Lautaro Martinez doesn't want them. So you know what I mean? The issue is that, do you know what I mean? Conte didn't want to go. The managers, they had a manager situation where they all didn't want to go to Tottenham and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what they're doing in that. Do you know what I mean? In the negotiations bit, but they obviously put them off rapid. Reese, no point on Haaland is absolutely untouchable this season. Fabrizio said this in one of his live streams the other week, so no point. I completely agree, mate. Haaland is just, it ain't happening. He's staying there. Gonna get in Champions League one last time, and then get offered it on his 60 mil. Philippe, Grealish gonna get so much game time, and now that Philly's injured, I can't wait. Well, Phil and Kev are both injured, isn't it? So for the Tottenham game, I won't be expecting any of them to be playing. Oh, I think it's confirmed that they're not going to be playing. So Grealish should be getting a lot of game time. The Marcel, the fans from yesterday, yeah, it was a good turnout, wasn't it? It was a good turnout, Marcel. The LB actually went. It was incognito, wasn't it? So no one noticed him in it. Spados morning, sweet cheeks. Keep up the good work. Cheers, mate. Well, that sounds very like C1. Raheel. Honestly, who is better at the moment, Grealish or Sancho? Because I can't choose for reals. I think they're different kind of players, though, isn't it? Like, Sancho for me is like out and out winger. Grealish is more like comes inside and stuff. They offer you two completely different things. Frederick, only me that loved Ben Mendy while he's bad. Have always loved him in Riyadh. See, I love Riyadh in it, but I don't see. I think he does get annoying at some point. Lewis made it a very good point. Lewis made a very, very good point in the Mendy video that released yesterday. The fact that how far does being funny get you? Do you know what I mean? Because Mendy's funny, you know what I mean? He's funny on Twitter and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? If he's just going to be funny on Twitter, then hire him as our social media manager. Do you know what I mean? Go get him to do tweets. Because he ain't playing football. Well, but now he is, isn't it? Now he is. But that was the situation. It became funny. It was at first it was funny, then it just became frustration. You know what I mean? Because you sat there frustrated, like this guy's tweeting all this stuff, innit? You don't even play football, man. Luke, what is your realistic hope for the season, trophy wise? If we get KANE, mate, quad. No, that's not realistic though, is it? The quad. But if we get KANE, it'll be big. It'll be big. Oh, I just realised that you can just press mentions. So you don't see all like the retweets and stuff, which is mint. Mentions. Buzz him. So proud, love the fans are giving Grealish, Sam. I completely agree. Masson Pervez. I think Haaland to Munich and Lewandowski to Dortmund next season. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That's a shout, actually. That is a shout. It would not surprise me if Haaland went to Munich. Do you know what I mean? That sums up the German league. They just they just scoop up all the other ones. Just coming up. I can confirm it isn't you, C1. Oh, that's unfortunate. We still don't know who you are, innit? You're still incognito. So Lukaku has got off, innit? So people saying Lautaro doesn't want Spurs. Money talks though. Lukaku didn't want to leave. Now he's off to Chelsea. That is very true. See what I mean? There's contradicting reports with the there's contradicting reports with the Lautaro Martinez stuff. Because some people saying that it's close, some people saying that they've agreed a fee, but some people saying that nah, he doesn't want to go. So I don't know. Nah, he's a melt. He is paid far too much for playing as little he is and behaving the way he does. Yeah, I'm guessing that's about Mendy, innit? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I hope he plays more this season. I hope he can like get some sort of comeback. Is Mendy coming back? We don't know. If you get KANE, I reckon we'll win the treble. I reckon we'll be up for it. We'll be very close in all competitions again, I reckon, if we get KANE. But what I would say is, do you know what I mean? Lukaku going to Chelsea, it's very, very much. This is probably one of the most competitive Premier League seasons going into it from that. Do you know what I mean? From an outside point where we've not actually seen anyone play that I've seen for a very long time. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea look incredibly strong. United have strengthened, do you know what I mean, with Varane and Sancho. You've still got Liverpool in the mix. I know they've not strengthened; they've kind of sat on it here, but so that's difficult for them. But obviously, we're strengthening. I think it's going to be a very difficult season. They agreed if it Kunde, but Kunde himself rejected the deal. Is that the situation, C1? Kunde rejected Chelsea. Is that why it's been held up? Because I thought that was a done deal, mate. I thought Kunde was just on his way. Isn't it funny how Chelsea can go spend all his cash, right, and no one bats an eyelid? Last season they did as well. Go spend 200 mil. Oh, yeah, it's chill. It's the money that they've made. We go spend 100 mil. Oh, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, but it's the money that we've made. And like, nah. Doesn't apply to you. Doesn't apply. Big up Dan Jackson. Yes. Welcome to C1 membership, mate. He's got that silver badge, innit? That renewal. Speaking of memberships, LB has actually just last night recorded a video, innit? Inside AFTV, so you get the look in. I mean, he'll explain his day at Don Robbie and stuff like that. So I feel like it's probably it's a mint video, and I think a lot of you will like it. He will speak about on stream and stuff, but he won't go into as much detail, like near as much. So releasing that for tier 2s and free members. It is a sick video. I was here when he was recording it, and it's so interesting to see the way that they do things, especially from someone like a content creator like us. It's mint and it's very inspirational. So it was sick that LB got to go and do that, innit? So That's for tier 2 and 3 members. It'll be out very soon. I think it'll be out today. So, you know what I mean? You're going to join, hit the join button below. You know what I mean? This pop-up on screen shows you where it is and that. But justice for tier 1, Will. Yeah, justice for tier 1. I've actually got a few comments of justice for tier 1. Humor 3 days off 1 year. Oh, shit. 3 days off 1 year. That is big. That is big. As if you nearly three days off the 1 year badge. So we've nearly had memberships for a year. It's a good question. Why can't we go for Messi? He's a free agent. He'll bring so much to the club. Messi, LB year. I think year's blue. Blue. That's like the darker blue, the sapphire color. I think. I'll double check though, because there is a ruby one. And I don't like the ruby one because it's red and no one wants a red badge in it. Yeah. YS, why can't we go for Messi? He'll bring so much to the club. Yeah, Messi would bring a lot to the club, you know what I mean? He would undoubtedly bring a lot to the club. And the club know that, hence why we've always offered the... Do you know what I mean? We've gone for him all the time. We've offered a lot for him. He's rejected us twice now. First time 2016, he said he'd come, then he didn't. And then last year, said he'd come, then he didn't. Do you know what I mean? And I think that was it. That was the final straw for City. It was like, last season, we missed out on Kane. We missed out on Kane last season so that we could focus on Messi. You know what I mean? And we spent all year without a proper striker, so Pep must have been fuming with that, and I reckon he was. So I think we're in a situation now where we're like, nah, no distractions. I don't care that Messi wants to leave. No distractions. We're not going to waste our time on Messi just for him to change his mind or go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Let's just go get our deals done that we want done. And I'm all for that. Go get Kane done. I'm fine with that. I would have, and don't get me wrong, because I would have absolutely loved to see Lionel Messi in a City shirt. It would have been dream come true. I feel like it would have been very fitting, you know what I mean? Like very complete, this whole project and that. And then you go get Messi and stuff. However, it ain't it. And have you seen the wages that apparently have been offered at PSG? Guys on big cash still big cash. I mean, this big contract that he had at Barcelona, they're pretty much, I mean, getting that big cash as well. So, I don't know, man. I just think it'd completely break our wage structure. Last year, it was not his fault, though, and this year he's available. Yeah, he has, you know what I mean? He is available. He does want to stay at Barcelona. Apparently, they're going to offer, like, one last deal in it. However, City aren't going in for him. It's just fact. City aren't going in for him. We aren't there with him. I'd have loved it. It would have been exciting to re-up the Messi hype train. Do you know what I mean? Get the keys to that train and get tickets to that train and start going for it. But it ain't it. I adore Messi, but all it would be free, his wages would be extortionate. Then there's his dad's agent fee. I just think it ain't it. That ship has sailed, basically. We did offer cash. We offered him a big deal. He said no. He didn't want to go through with the whole leaving thing, which is understandable. And then nothing really said about it. Maybe if he would have come out and said like, "Oh, I will join when I'm a free agent," and that, but I loved it. But Kane is our priority, and I'm all for City sticking with the guns and going with the priorities because we don't want to spend another season without a striker. Jumping on the Messi train would have been a bit of a mess. Oh, mate. That Messi hype train thing last summer had me and Lewis on the ropes. I remember at the end of the transfer window, me and Lewis looking at each other going, I am knackered. Because it was our first ever transfer window, innit? Doing City X YouTube, our first ever one, and we go and sign Messi. It was an absolute nightmare. I remember Freddie's birthday, and all his Messi news would drop in. He couldn't even spend his birthday properly. Had to sit there on his laptop, trying to push out all this Messi news, which was wild. 200 likes, yes, big up everyone in the chat, innit? Appreciate that. You are now, like Navy said before, these morning streams bring a new meaning to early gang, because now this is the early gang. Like early gang, usually when you turn to stream, like an hour before the stream is scheduled, but I mean, C1 vigorously applies suntan lotion. Let's go get Messi. Yeah. That's a meme, that. JJ, you should change the red badge to purple. Very true, JJ Torre. That's exactly what I should do. I've been thinking about the different colours. I will do that. Cheers, mate. Rumors United going in for Messi. I don't see that either. Don't see that Shishir. I actually think he might stay. Do you know what I mean? They're offering a one last goal for it, but it's whether they're allowed. Do you think Stefan should do what Tim Howard did and leave Manchester to be number one? In the long run, Destiny, yeah. Right now, no, because I want him to stay at the club. He's very, very good. Freddie Pye, don't remind me, bro. Yeah, he was terrible. Stefan's too good to be a number 2 goalkeeper. That's the issue. He's too good to sit on our bench. He should be going playing week in, week out. He's a very good goalkeeper. So I think at some point he will end up leaving the football club because, you know what I mean, Edison, on the verge of signing a new deal. There is no way that he's going to take Edison's place on a permanent stay. You know what I mean, he's got the vacation. He's on holiday. When he's in net, he's in holiday. You know what I mean? He ain't it. But yeah, he's very good, so I reckon he'll go somewhere else. Not yet though. Give it a few years. Early gang is the best gang. Yes, Philippe. See you on, John. I love being in your gang, and you're not in the gang though. You know what I mean? You ain't in the extra club. Don't be doing this, C1. But nah, I know the kind of gangs you'd mean as well. So, CJ 994, Kane coming City. What's going to happen to the lap? He's going to leave, and it's going to be another Sancho situation. I think. No, Delap won't wait 5-6 years to get an opportunity. I think he'll go out on loan. Delap's going to go out on loan. And as well, then Delap goes out on loan. If Gabby does leave the club, then you've got Kane and Delap. Do you know what I mean? In a few years' time, and you can learn a lot from Kane. Ronaldo was leave City this summer, try something new. La Liga clubs interested in him. Athletic can be the one club to watch if they sell Saul. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, JJ. Like, they need to sell Saul to free up the funds to get him. So, but hopefully that happens because I don't want Bernardo to stay if he doesn't want to stay. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't have any player in our club that doesn't want to be here. I say that, but Laporte wants to leave, innit? Apparently, Laporte's one of the people that want to leave, but we can't sell him. And this, what do you make of Marco Obajandy? He's all right, you know. I've never met him, you know what I mean? I don't know him on a personal level. However, when I watch some of his stuff, like his FIFA career mode stuff, and sometimes I watch his, like, I'll go through the highlights of his watch-alongs and that, but he's actually quite funny sometimes. I don't mind watching him, innit? I can see why they've had the success that they've had. Bernardo suits Atletico perfectly. You know what I mean? I think he'd go there. I think that'd be the one situation that I find myself in. Let's go through some tweets. If you want to tweet us at CityExtraPod, and I've just been reading out like the tweets on here. Spurs selling Kane, buying Abraham for 100 mil. Nah, Abraham's going to have a Roma in here. What's realistic hope for this season? Oh, I read that up before, didn't I? Thoughts on Rodri getting criticism after the Community Shield? Rodri always gets criticism, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people blame Rodri for the arcade pass. I think it's a mixed bag. We do kind of play that football. So it is what it is with that. I think he'll have a good season. He had a very good season last year, despite people thinking he didn't. There's this air, do you know what I mean? There's looming air around Rodri that he had a bad year last year, where he didn't have a bad year at all. Most of the time, we were picking him in our starting lineups. In my opinion, the only reason Messi is still in Spain is because he's probably waiting for a new Barca deal. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Pedro will return to Barcelona training on Thursday. We're not taking any break after playing 73 games. Yeah, he's played a lot of football. He's played a lot of football. Arsenal's interested in Bernardo. I love Lacazette plus cash, Andreas, mate. That ain't happening. That definitely ain't happening, mate. He don't want to stay in it. He doesn't want to be in England. That's it. He doesn't like the place. He likes City. He likes being at the club. He's just homesick. He doesn't like the weather. He doesn't like Manchester. He just doesn't like being here. He wants to get off, and he likes the club. I reckon he'll be absolutely devastated when he leaves. He'll probably do like a letter to City fans saying how much he's been buzzing about it. But but it is what it is, isn't it? Rodri gets too much unfair criticism. He's the new John Stones before Stones turned world class. There's always a scapegoat in a squad, and Rodri is it because Rodri does have mishaps. You know what I mean? There is a lot of situations where he just passes the ball to the team, and everyone's like, "What is this guy doing? Is this guy even awake?" You know what I mean? That's what people say to me, innit? But who's the best number 25 in the league? 25, isn't Fernandinho 25? So I'm going to say Fernandinho, innit? If Messi was available for Grealish, would you sign him and why? Well, if we couldn't get Grealish, I'd have signed Messi, do you know what I mean? But the marketability, I said this last time, marketability. Is marketability a word? Am I saying it right? I feel like I'm saying marketability, like there's a space in between. But I would have signed Messi if we couldn't get Grealish, you know what I mean? I would have 100% dipped our toe in that water. Perhaps Laporte should learn a thing or two. Oh, this is just from Lewis's tweet. Would we have been as successful as we were last year if we signed Koulibaly? You'll never know. Maybe not. Shout out to the club scouting system though on that, because we have actually, you know what I mean, with Diaz, we've actually got what we're missing. A leader. Carlos, is this a live feed from your phone? Yes, mate. This is my phone on the screen. Yeah, Abdul, he wants to leave the UK and he wants to get off. You think Diaz Laporte is still playable? Laporte is a left foot, so I think they combine well. Yeah, I think we've kind of debunked the myth of two right-footed. Do you know what I mean? With Diaz and Stones, it has worked really well. However, I reckon it's still playable. I think we keep Laporte. And this leads me on to... Read a comment. Jordan, your grammar is so advanced, your set one English knowledge is so good. Right, I've got... Joe, right, this story time now. Story time. I was in set 2 English, right? And for people that aren't in... England and that, I don't know what your school system was, but in England here, or where, especially where I'm from, we have sets. So like the lower the higher the number, the worse set is. I mean, set 1, that's pristine in it. You're the big dogs. You're the smart gang. However, I was never set 1 in anything. Me, you know what I mean? Ain't no smart gang for me. However, somehow I made it into set 2 English, and then I got nobody ever taught it Jordan to spoke England. Yeah, that's true. I got a full relegation rhythm. I got relegated from set 2 English all the way down to set 4. Was it 5? It might be. It can't be 5. I'll give myself a little bit in it, right? I got relegated down to set 4, or 5, could have been 5 as a potential in it. From set 2 in it. Within like a month of being in set 2, there was like, this guy does not, he can't be here. This guy can't write poems. He doesn't know grammar. And they relegated me down to set 4 in it. And then when I walked into set 4, guess who was sat there? Lewis. Lewis sat there. Like, wait, Bray, what are you saying? And then me and Lewis were in set 4. I actually don't think it was 4. I actually have a feeling it was 5. So you know what I mean? I got relegated from set 2, walk in, LB sat there. Wigs, Bray. So, you know what I mean? And me and Lewis literally used to sit next to each other in English. And I have a feeling it was set 5 because he used to put a video on. Watching them DVDs in maths. Yeah, we Shakespeare, innit? Yeah, we used to watch Romeo and Juliet all the time. How do you LB meet? We've known each other since primary school, innit? Yeah, I have no idea how I've just got onto the set 2 thing. It was C1. It was C1. I was actually just about to say something as well. I had to scroll up and find what I was talking about. Sometimes hold the ball for too long, like against Chelsea, costs us a result. Yeah, Leng, he does hold the ball a bit too much. He needs to work on that and release a bit faster. However, it is a thing. Someone asked why are we doing like mixed streams, you know what I mean, or mixed videos where there's only one of us, and that's only because Lewis has been busy. I'm doing the morning streams now, but we will be back on our normal videos very soon. We just need a HDMI cable. That's it. Yeah, I have no idea what I was talking about, but you know what I mean. The set 2 to 5, that was big. The Gankau marketability is a word. I don't feel like I'm saying it right. Bernardo plus 30 mil for Yao Felix. How likely is this? I think that's very unlikely, unfortunately. Because I feel like we'll go for Harry Kane. If we go for Harry Kane, we won't get Yao Felix as well. Violating, yeah. Laporte doesn't have the pace to be a left back. He has kind of worked there. I mean, Ake's done left back situations when he's filled in a gap sometimes, but I mean, Nathan, my sets were told not to chat to your set because you'd rub all on us. Nathan's was in the big boy sets, isn't it? We had Macbeth, way cooler. Did we ever watch Macbeth? I think we read it. I'm not sure. I know what it is, you know what I mean? And I remember doing it at school. C1, your summer was so difficult last year, Jordan. Having to go through the messy and Club sagas separately must have been so painful. No wonder you were so tired. That's true, isn't it? We went through some heavy times. However, at least this time we have one superstar in the bag, you know what I mean? You got your ass the bag. Jack Grealish is in. But Kane still at checkout, you know what I mean? Boop, with the Kane, and they're like, not scanning. Boop. And they're like, sorry, we don't know the price of this. I mean, so then we've got to work it out. Matty, set 5 hype. Yes. Big up the set 5 gang, innit? The set 5 English gang. That's funny. That is funny. That it's good that I like when the stories of me and LB come out. Me and LB have known each other like forever, innit? So there's loads of things in it, loads of stories. Well, right, the lower sets have better football knowledge because we could just talk about it in lesson. That's it. Perfect. That's the one. Because we didn't do no work, innit? You just sit there and talk about footballs. That's why we were. And if you notice the way, like, me and Lewis speak, we don't speak like, do you know what I mean? We don't speak proper English. Like, oh, hello, I am Jordan. Welcome to the City Extra Show. I don't know why I'm putting a different accent, but we speak like weird, innit? Do you know what I mean? Wegs. Me and Lewis have words that don't even exist. Wegs is not a word. Bray is not a word, innit? We just say this stuff. Set 2 is the GOAT set full of smart kids who know how to have fun and have a laugh.
Nope.
Nah, mate. Walk into that set 5 class and it's carnage. Carnage. Paper balls being thrown about left, right, and centre. Carnage, mate. Sam, the man loves a bit of Asda. Yeah, true that. Can't beat a bit of Asda. Dan Rowe, did you say yesterday that lived in Bury? Yes, I did, Dan. Yeah, live in Bury, mate. If Laporte leave... Oh, this is what I was going to say. This is exactly what I was going to say. Yesterday, JSGC, you know, the other YouTuber, JSGC, in it. Big dog in it. He's actually smashed it as well. His subscribers are going like, you know what I mean? The stonks thing. Boop, going up rapid, in it? Because he loves his transfer windows, Jason. Shannon set 5 equals smooth brain. Don't do me like that just because you're a nerd. Yeah. Thingy, JSGC was saying about Laporte. If Laporte was to leave in the next 3 weeks, who is the replacement? Because my immediate reaction is to think Pau Torres, because City were interested in Pau Torres, and then apparently was even interested in him after we signed Diaz. So Pau Torres could be the option. I'm not sure if it's a realistic option, but if we sell Laporte, what do we do in it? Yeah, I live in Bury as well, lad. Know exactly what you mean by a set system. Yeah, Dan, innit? Ake, Callum Doyle looks really good. He's Ake, right? No, Callum Doyle. Do you know when you play FIFA and the players retire after a bit and you get the regen, do you know what I mean? The B-Tech version of them, but they're sick. They're still sick. That is that situation. That is Callum Doyle with Laporte. No game face, but you know what I mean? He is the next Laporte. See on Kimpembe or Marquinhos. Marquinhos is the captain. Don't see him leaving. Kimpembe is incredible. Replacement is Pau Torres. Not sure about him. See, Kaim, I'm in the same thing. Similar left-footed. Therapist says no. Wait, did you guys in the UK use dolly beads as projectiles in school, or was that just an Irish thing? Dolly beads? What are dolly beads? Are they them sweets where you like ping them? If so, then yes. Maybe Sandler. The club are putting a lot into Sandler. I didn't think Sandler would be a thing, you know. Me and Lewis watched a game once, and he didn't look interested. So I thought Sandler was maybe on the getting off in it. Leng says Pau Torres is trash. I've not actually seen him. I need to watch some more of him, innit? You know what I mean? Pau Torres is trash and Kimpembe overrated. I actually really like Kimpembe. We should sign that guy from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Who? Sven Botman. Botman. What a name that is. Botman. You bot. Low centre back as Laporte's replacement. See, it's an interesting talking point, this, because if Laporte leaves now in the next couple of weeks, we're not left with a lot of time to go get someone else. So you'd hope there is a list of players that the club have drawn up to see Wagwan in it to see what's up. Will JP, did you bag up football last night? Yes, I did, mate. However, one person didn't turn up to football, so it ended up being 5-on-4, and we had the 4. So I was absolutely knackered, and I've done my knee in. So that's never good, innit? So I'm going to miss the gym today, innit? Skriniar would be a best replacement. Apparently, right? Skriniar is Skriniar was like next level, apparently, our thing. Oh no. Oh no. It has happened. It has happened. It's happened. And do you know what I mean? I wish it was news about City. But Lionel Messi to PSG is done. We need like El Tringuito, you know what I mean? Here we go. 35 mil a season, add-ons included, option to extend until June 2024. He's on a 2-year contract. As if that is one of the, I mean, that's one of the biggest news in football. That, I mean, Lionel Messi has gone. Look at this picture, man. Messi has joined PSG. So, you know what? I'm low-key really, really happy about that. Low-key. Just because our comment section is filled with yous wanting Messi. Going sick, saying, we should be getting Messi, we should be getting Messi. I feel sorry for YS as well before, because he was like, we should go get Messi kind of thing, innit? I'm not that isn't me slating you, innit? But there is people out there who think like the club is a disgrace in that, because we've not gone and got City. I think I'm buzzing it because I can end the whole Messi thing is done. He is now moved. So move on from that. League One is finished, mate. League One is dusted. Apparently Mbappe wants out though, so maybe Mbappe will go to Real Madrid now. But I don't know how Real Madrid will fund that. But then they're getting cash from the league, aren't they? So I don't know. What happens now with Di Maria? To be honest, I'm not sure they're asked. I think they'll just be happy. Do you know what I mean? They've got, bruh. Best believe when you play FIFA online next year, everyone gonna be these guys. Everyone gonna be PSG. Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, bruh. Nah, everyone gonna be them. If we go tease these guys with the guests this week. Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, I will do, bro. That's a shout actually. PSG now has Eminem, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Yeah. Next level. As if he's gone. I'm gutted. I am gutted. You know what I mean? The troll for packing Messi next year going to be paying, when you see right wing Argentinian PSG and it turns out it's Di Maria. KANE I can join PSG's goalkeeper and still win League One. That's true, that. The best team to use on FIFA is France. I was actually playing FIFA last night, innit? Because I got a PS5 now. I'm playing FIFA, and I had to make a new account on that because I couldn't be asked to transferring it over. I've been doing seasons in it. I can't be asked to start with Ultimate Team, so I started in Division 10, and bro, I just murked man in it. You know what I mean? I don't think I've lost a game. Luke, at least we aren't ruining football, mate. Wait until we sign Kane, then we'll be ruining football again straight away, instantly. That stigma will stick with us for a long time. PSG Oil Club, yeah. You know what I mean? It's funny to get our own say on it, you know what I mean? This Oil Club, man. PSG M&Ms will still beat them with the Algerian wizard Riyad Mahrez. Yes, YS. That is the truth. Perfect. That is the truth. We've who needs Messi when we've got Mahrez, mate? Mahrez is sick. Messi versus PSG in the Champions League final. If PSG doesn't win, they're going to be the most battered club ever. Yeah, I agree. If PSG don't go out there and win the Champions League now, if they don't win the Champions League, then in the next 2 years that Messi's there, then he'll look at that and think, why didn't I go to City? Say we win it. Like even this season, right? We got to Champions League final. Messi should have been sat there looking at that going, I could have been in that squad. How can he let that happen? But the thing is, we are letting that happen. And I'm all for it. It's like City and Messi, do you know what I mean? This relationship, they broke up in it. And then, do you know what I mean? In 2016, it broke up, but then, do you know what I mean? It keeps going back at it, keeps going back, keeps going back. And then we finally got over it. We've got our clearance. We've got our clearance in it. Do you know what I mean? We've fully got over it. We've done a U-turn, done it. Messi and Ramos. I didn't even think about that. They've got Hakimi at right back, Ramos in the team. Messi and Ramos in one team. Mbappe got homeschooled by Kyle Walker. Honestly, Mbappe thought he was fast until he met Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's the fastest man on the planet, man. He's rapid. Humor Aguero in the mud. Yeah, he's injured again, which, you know what I mean, you kind of see why City let him go. Oh, yeah, Donnarumma is the goalkeeper. Yeah, wow. What a team. What a team. That Messi's a B-Tech Foden. Yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? Let's get some dirt, you know what I mean? Let's be really salty City fans now because we've not got Messi. Ronaldo plays for Real, scores against Juventus, joins Juventus. Messi scores against PSG, joins PSG. Look at that. I mean, the circle of life. Imagine we beat the Champions League final. Yeah, I know. Ramos and Messi are gonna fight in training. Yeah, I think they'll get. You know what I mean? They'll both put their past to a side and they'll move forward with it. Yeah, doesn't mean they'll win the Champions League. You know what I mean? Just because you have this like God squad doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to win the Champions League. They have got a God squad, but then as a City fan, we can't sit here and go, we've not got a God squad. We've got a sick squad. And if we go get Harry Kane, we've just signed Jack Grealish. We got Harry Kane. We've also got a God squad. So you know what I mean? I'm full in the boat that if we get Harry Kane, mate, win it all. Harry Kane, done. They have a bad manager, yeah. Poch ain't the best. Poch ain't the best. I reckon if he don't do bits this year, gone. He'll get sacked this year because of all this money that they've put into the team. They'll go, right, we'll go get someone else. We've got nothing on PSG, unfortunately. That is not true. That ain't true. You can't say Kane is better than Messi. That'd be a ludicrous statement. Who's saying that? I'd never say Kane is better than Messi, innit? Messi's incredible. However, as a team, look at our team, man. I'm saying they have a God squad PSG in it. They have a sick team. I'm saying we still have a sick team. Our team is sick. If we go get Kane as well, that is still a sick. I'm not saying that. I do believe that we should be signing Kane, not Messi, because I don't want us to get sidetracked again. And the club don't want to get sidetracked again. Pep is very clear he wanted that type of player. Look at all the strikers we've been linked with. Big, bulky strikers who are strong, you know what I mean? A bit of physicalness about it. So, I'm all for it. I'm all for this. I'm all for this Messi news just being like the Messi thing being sidetracked and we going all out for Kane. The one stigma to that, by the way, is the fact that we do actually need to go and sign Harry Kane. This is the thing, because there's a very realistic chance. I mean, there's a massive chance that we get to the end of the transfer window and we're not signing a striker, we're not signing Harry Kane. That'd be disgusting. That would be disgusting. At least they aren't disciplined enough. Ramos and Messi will help that. Ramos won't help that, jeez. But it won't be good enough. Yeah, they're not disciplined enough. When they pull the toys out the pram as soon as they start losing. Luke Lloyd, yes. Welcome to Tier 2, mates. Make sure you get notifications on because the Inside Arsenal Fan TV video is coming very shortly. For people who haven't subscribed, then make sure to subscribe. Press like on the video in it with 300 people and we don't even have 300 likes in it, so easy in it. That is an easy target to get. It's right there. Season in the mud. Pray for #Carabao. That is true. That we know we're guaranteed the Carabao every year in it because I think we're the only team who take it serious in it. But who needs anything else? The Carabao is life. Carabao is what it is. Nathan actually sent me a text yesterday and he was actually drinking a Carabao, which is criminal in itself because it's disgusting. Apparently. If you ever feel down, just imagine Lille trying to defend the League One title next season. Right, is this right? Joe the Lille manager, he just won a league title. Hasn't he got off? He's just got off on it. Debaditya, we need a Pep's buy-in. Exactly, that's what I mean. Harry Kane is Lewandowski 2.0. Pep loved playing with Lewandowski so much that when he came to City, he wanted to bring Lewandowski. He wanted to bun Aguero, get Lewandowski in. That was why there was a rift at the start. So, Pep now getting his Lewandowski 2.0 in Kane, it's next level. City extra, exactly. Sneak over Carabao. Sneak over Carabao any day. Look at all the sneak things behind me here. By the way, these flavors, man. These flavors are sick. This one is the, look at that. Millions, and it's cola. It's the Millions cola thing. Mate, and if you're a drinker, you mix that with vodka, you get a vodka cola and an energy. I mean, it's like an energy. I mean, a Red Bull and vodka, but you know what I mean, it tastes like vodka Coke. I mean, that's 4D chess right there. Went to 9th place, is it? Also, Carabao is painting. You like Carabao? Then again, Nathan, I gotta do a poll on this. I have to do a poll on this. I'm sorry, innit? I have to do a poll on this because this has to be common knowledge, innit? I imagine I know where Nathan's answer is going to be, I think, innit? Luke Lloyd, yes. Did I say yes? Oh, yeah, I did, innit? Do you think the Kane transfer is on still? Yeah, I do, mate. 100%. We'll be going all at it till the end of the transfer window. Who are you playing at left back against Spurs? Honestly, Mendy. I didn't think I'd be saying that. Right, I have a genuine question here. I know this is not football related, isn't it? I don't know if I'm spelling it right. This is a legit question because I'm really interested. I feel like it's common knowledge, but I don't know if it is common knowledge. What's better? Orange Lucozade, do you know what I mean? Or the original Lucozade? Because, bruh, original Lucozade for me, dead. I ain't drinking that. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Oh, yeah, there's probably loads of people who don't know what Lucozade. Nathan, original quote. I knew it. When I started thinking about it, when I seen that you like Carabao, I knew straight away that your taste buds are dashed. You can go and eat them seal bars, bro. You know what I mean? Them fake penguin bars. 100% orange. It should be 100%, but you know what I mean? The 61 volts, and it's quite even. Well, I say quite even. I mean, 59-41. Tastes like TV static, exactly. I'm not asking which is the best, innit? But I'm asking which is better, innit? Which is better, orange or original? There's no way. There's just no way, innit? There ain't no way people like original Lucozade. It ain't. It's a myth. Drink Fanta if you want orange. Nah, because Fanta ain't energy drink. Drink Fanta if you want orange. What do you get when you drink original Lucozade? Eat batteries if you want battery acid. That's my argument, innit? Sneak is clear of all this, by the way. Sneak is clear of all of it. Just get sneak cans. Easy. Use City Extra. I mean, it's code City Extra. Easy. Both are bad, to be honest. I prefer cherry. Original tastes like off-flavoured water. Mate, original Lucozade just ain't a thing. There's just no way. Why? I like the original. Yeah, lick your TV if you want original flavour. Exactly, mate. Exactly. That weird staticky shit when you put your hand on the TV in old TVs. Lick that if you want to taste the original Lucozade. Get a buzz off that. We old school. We love original. Nah. Kai, Sneak is clear. We're arguing over nothing. Yeah, true that. We are arguing over nothing. Sneak is elite. Pink lemonade is the go. Is that actually a fan? Water's very nice. I've actually never had the pink lemonade one. I didn't know they did a pink lemonade Lucozade. That sounds nice though. But yeah, Sneak clear. I'm all for Sneak. You know what I mean? Sneak, ice cubes in the water when you're mixing it. Nice. Checking it. Nice. Has anyone tweeted us? We Oh yeah, I seen this Reese. Apple is the best. I've never had the Apple one either, you know what I mean? I'm a bit bad on the Lucozade front. Fernandinho's son put this on his Instagram. The guy baits hard, doesn't he? He baits hard. So he put this, and then he put Kane. Is it going to be Kane? And he put soon because of the blank space next to him. And Fernandinho likes it. But at the same time, I wouldn't read into that too much because the guy was baiting bear stuff. To be fair, he did say a lot about Grealish, but nothing's happening in it with the Kane stuff yet. Like, this season will tell a lot. This week even will tell a lot. I think in the next couple of days, we'll find out, innit? Who's the empty seat for? Well, that's me and Lewis trying to figure out whose it was. We couldn't see Bernardo's name anywhere last night when we was looking at the if you watch the Grealish announcement video, you can see like the dressing room in it. You can't see Bernardo's name in it. Laporte's name is there, Gabby's name is there, but you can't see Bernardo's. Kane with the number 9 shirt. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Wait, do we have between Rodri and Grealish? Is there another number that we have? I think his son knows what's happening. It could be. It could be that situation, but surely if he knew what was happening, Fanny would be like, right, you can't be posting this, innit? Messi joined PSG, yeah, mad, absolutely madness. We've just been talking about that, unreal. Yeah. So the Kane news is a bit weird. Before I wrap up, innit? I mean, an hour and 10 minutes. I keep going over on these times. I always say I'll do an hour in it, but I just like talking to people, innit? We have exciting news in it this week. We have probably, this is probably one of the biggest City Extra weeks ever. I mean, Lewis has been on Don Robbie's channel, which is mega. Tomorrow, we have an incredible guest coming on the show for a live stream. Thursday, another goated guest. So I mean, these guests, man, this guest list, honestly, VIP. Lay the red carpet out for this guest list. I ain't telling you, innit? You know what I mean? I ain't telling you who they are, but it's goated. It is absolutely goated. We have big things coming. So, give us a clue. Nah, a steam company confirmed. This is, I like steam company. We've done videos together before. It's not a steam company. Pep coming on. It ain't that level, you know what I mean? We don't have them contacts. However, we have we've exhausted our current contacts, and we've got some sick guests, and honestly, the next 2 days are gonna be sick. For this one, for tomorrow's guest, with the live stream, I'll schedule it maybe tonight. Schedule it tonight, and then the Thursday one isn't a live stream, it's a video. So there's 2 guests. I can see you all I mean, it's Kane. Harry Kane. Yeah, it's Kane, innit? Imagine Jordan and LB just interrogating Pep on the City Extra. Yeah, imagine. JJ, ULB, Esteem Company, and JHGC should all do a big City stream one day. You know what we should do? I this is my genuine thought. I think we should have a City Extra content creator football video where we go and like do crossbar challenges against each other. Do you know what I mean? I think that'd be absolutely sick. That'd be sick. Exactly, Razzie. Do some football videos like pen shootout, stuff like that. I think having everyone do that. I seen JHGC do his kick-ups, man, and the guy don't look good at football in it, but I'm not in it, so at least I know someone's at my level. I'm not sure how good Steven is. I'm not sure how good Steven is at football, but I just think it'd be sick, innit? If we could get everyone to link up. That's the difficult part, is getting everyone involved. Maybe it was just like me and LB against Scene Company, then we do a video against JHGC, just so we don't all have to meet at one point. Kushit, when will you guys react to Villa fans' comments? We actually thought about doing that, innit? But then we got busy with all the Kane news and the Community Shield stuff with Lewis getting off. So I feel like that time has passed. The time has passed to be salty about Villa fans. I mean, I feel like it's dead. It's dead. It would have been a funny video. It would have been a very funny video. However, I feel like it is dead. Penguin Stevens an old man though. It's over that, innit? They're throwing shade, innit? City YouTubers versus United, yeah, that'd be very hard to put together. That Langer Sweet, do you think we win on Sunday, mate? It's gonna be difficult, innit? But I don't know, man. I back the team, innit? So yeah, I think we'll win. We're a better team than Tottenham. Razzie, have you heard about Villa giving refunds on Grealish shirts? Yes, mate. It's good from Villa, that. It's that Georgia girl from Man City Instagram story. It's not. It ain't her, and it's not Adam either. The other guy from Man City Instagram story. We know Adam in it. We'll react to Spurs fans' tears instead. Yeah, that's true. Do you think Grealish will shine this year? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It would be funny to do reactions to United fans' reaction to Grealish transfer, mate. Imagine when we sign Kane. They're gonna lose. Their head's gonna pop off. They're gonna lose their mind. Fun fact. Oh, that's not a fun fact. Is it? That's not fun. There's no fun in this fact. We've never scored at Spurs' new stadium. Mint. So we've got that to look forward to. No Foden, no KDB. Good to get player of the month. I think you know what? That's a good talk about, actually. We'll talk about this side, do you know what I mean? Because, by the way, these live streams are daily, do you know what I mean? These morning live streams. Every morning we're going to be doing this. So as we get closer to the game, we'll speak about like how we think we'll set up in the midfield and that, because obviously we've got a lot to go. Imagine the situation where we sign Harry Kane before the weekend, because that's all you can do. You can imagine it, because it ain't happening. I think as soon as that game is done, we'll see massive progress in the deal. I think Levy's just holding out. He don't want Kane to play against him. Even if we did sign him now, we probably won't play him anyway. So I don't think he'd be allowed to play. Is he still isolating? I don't know, but I don't think he'd be allowed to play, but I don't know, innit? I just hope there's Kane news in the next couple of days, because apparently the NUNO, I always call him Nuno Mendes, it ain't in it, Nuno Santos. The NUNO thing apparently is happening this week, whether it happened yesterday, today, or tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Apparently it's happened this week. So he's having his talks. The crunch talks are happening. We need to capitalize on that. We need to get things done in it. And I think we'll find news pretty certain about that, see what's going on. So soon we should have information. It's a bit quiet. Eerily quiet. So, I mean, at least I got time to prepare all the graphics and that, which is true. Any chance for City to sign Lautaro Martinez? Kane is too hard to get. There is a chance, because he'd probably be on the B list as well. If we can't get him, then we'd probably go for our B list. We ever stream any other matches, not just City, that one City fan? I mean, I am game to, you know what I mean? I am game to. I could do. Me and Lewis will speak about it. I feel sorry for Nuno. He's walked into a mess, but I feel sorry for Spurs, innit? I still think it's Mahrez's season. Leicester game was just one bad game. I think Mahrez's going to have an absolute worldy season again. Brian Avila, who's my B list? That's the issue. I think you could put Lautaro Martinez on there if he doesn't go Spurs, but then I don't know. A lot of people say Vlahovic or whatever he's called. People say Alexander Isaac, but I don't know, man. I think if we don't get Kane, it's done. Do you know what I mean? We're just going to stick with what we're doing. What do you think of Dominic Calvert-Lewin if we don't get Kane? I don't see that happening. He had a decent season last year, didn't he? B-list is getting shorter and shorter, Luke. That is very true. Our B-list went from this, and now it's this, isn't it? Because everyone's getting off. Everyone's already signing for other clubs. City said that Grealish can replace David Silva. Will this affect Ferran Torres at City? I mean, the only thing that links Ferran Torres with David Silva is his number. That is literally it. His positional play, the way he plays football, is nothing like David Silva. The guy plays, you know what I mean, winger, innit? Grealish could play in that mid role kind of thing. Tammy Abraham's going to Roma, so we can't get Tammy Abraham either. I think he's going to Roma for 40 million. So, Alec Blade, who do I want as our striker? I want Harry Kane, mate. Harry Kane. I think this weekend we'll probably play Ferran Torres up top. But I think Harry Kane is the one. Say fuck it and bring big boy Dzeko back. Yeah, hasn't he just gone as well? He's just gone as well. He's gone to Inter. Do you know what I mean? He's gone Inter. So, Lautaro, Spurs, it all makes sense. We should go for Bamford. Nah, I can't back that. Sorry, mate. I can't back the Bamford hype. I can't back it. Not for us. We need a big dog. We need a big dog like Kane. Suarez bags. Don't think he'll come back. I think he'll stay at Atletico. Kane is looking like after all the players Spurs linked with. You know what I mean? I just think if they get Lautaro, which I don't know whether it, you know what I mean, it's so contradictory. I don't know if it's happening or not happening. But if they get Lautaro, then yeah. Right. I need to go in a minute, innit? I need to go in it. So before I go, I'll check the tweets, innit? I'll check the tweets to make sure that if people are tweeting that. If you want to tweet me now before I go in it, at City Extra Pod. Just around that City, pot one can face PSG. Oh no, in the group stage. Imagine we have to play them. But no, I think we're pretty chill. Yeah, I absolutely love this scene. This scene is next level. Who's your best City 11 if we sign Kane? Chosen by the Great King. Best City 11 if we sign Kane? Mahrez right. Kane up top. It's so difficult. Foden left. Grealish. KDB. Rodri or Fernandinho or Gundogan. You know what I mean? You could either of them, but I'll just pick Rodri for the sake of it. Then Walker, obviously Diaz. Laporte is very good at it, but Stones. And then left back, Zinchenko. Below Damian Lillard. That was what? Is it Damian Lillard news? Liam Delap. Liam Delap is if we can't sign a striker, then maybe. I think this as for Delap, Pep read the signs. I think it's a bit premature for Delap to come in and be our number one striker. Sterling's better than Mahrez. I mean, they both play on different sides, but I know Sterling can play on the right, but Sterling is very good. He's an incredible winger, but Riyad Mahrez, he brings something else to the game that Sterling doesn't. They're both two different types of players. Like two very different types of players, actually. I'll start Sterling ahead of Mahrez on the right. Golly, yeah, I mean, this is the issue, isn't it? We have a lot of good players. Sterling has had an absolutely incredible World Cup, Euros. Absolutely incredible Euros. So maybe Sterling starts the weekend, actually. Sterling left, Mahrez right, Torres, Grealish in the middle. Do you know what I mean? It's a good shout. Just sign Jordy Pordy up front, for fuck's sake. Exactly, just put me there. Easiest way about it. Right, I'm going to get off in it. I hope you've all enjoyed your morning. Thank you all for coming and watching. We got over 300 likes, which I'm buzzing about. Look at it, you know what I mean? 286 people, 320 likes. YouTube's like, nah, breaking the algorithm. Again, we'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's the situation. Did you say, Kushik saying JSGC will bag goals? You might do, mate. You might be clinical striker, innit? Just can't do kick-ups. I can't do kick-ups either, so. But yeah, I'm going to get off, innit? I'm going to get off. I'm absolutely buzzing with the John Stones signing a new contract. We've got a John Stones video, so go watch that. I was absolutely knackered when I recorded that video. Just as an FYI. JP10. But yeah, thank you all for coming in it. Hope you enjoyed your morning and that. We had, I mean, for some reason we always talk about weird stuff in it, like biscuits and English lessons and stuff. But I'll be back again, 10 o'clock tomorrow. And yeah, keep your eyes out, innit? I just remembered, innit? Keep your eyes out. The biggest things on City Extra are happening this week. So subscribe, notification bell turned on. Because honestly, when we schedule this stream for tomorrow, you're gonna be like, what? And you're buzzing, innit? Tim Tam's the best. Get out, mate. Get out. Don't be bringing them Tim Tam shit here. No, get out. Yeah. Oh my God, no way. The Lucasade poll ended at 50-50. That's it. Oh no, original Lucasade won by 1%. No, that doesn't make sense. How can it be 15-49? I'll call it 50-50. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one in a bit.